Hi everybody, my name is Cynthia Aviles, also known as Barbie Glam. Today I will be doing a makeup video on this look. I will be showing you guys how I did this look and the products I use. My channel is pretty new on YouTube, so please support me and subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell so you guys can get notified when I upload a new video. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, please do so. It's Barbie_Glam1, and my makeup page is Barbie Glam Makeup by Cynthia Aviles. I will try to list it down below. I'm pretty new to YouTube, like I said, so I'm not pretty familiar on how to do most of the things, but I'll try my best. So let's get started. I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera just because, as you guys all know, eyebrows are not fun to do, and they're pretty much simple. They're pretty much the same thing. All YouTubers, Instagrammers, they all do the same routine. I used my Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade in dark brown, and I cleaned them up with Tarte concealer. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Tarte concealer, and I'm going to add some on my eyelid. Then I'm going to get this brush by Real Techniques, and I'm going to blend that concealer that I just add into my eyelids. And then, just because my eyes do tend to crease a lot, I always like to grab a brush and any kind of powder. And today I am going to use Max Emphasize translucent powder. I think it's a translucent powder. It doesn't add any color to your skin, so just a tiny bit. And I apologize for the bad quality. As you guys know, I'm barely starting, so we all start somewhere, and this is me recording with my phone front camera because the back camera tend to not focus at times. So hopefully one day I can look back to this video using a Canon or some high-end quality equipment and be proud of what I've achieved, God willing. We are going to get a blending brush, any type, any kind. This is by ALAMAR Cosmetics, and I'm going for a orangey color. I'm not sure, because sometimes we end up with a different look that we were planning on. So we are going to start with this orangey color. So let's start with that. And I'm gonna go ahead and place it on the crease of my eyelid. And this is going to be our transition color. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that really good. I'm gonna add just a tiny bit to put it up to close to my eyebrow. So I'm going to blend. You guys know that trick. That's my doggy. If I'm in a room and I close the door, she hates that. She's a puppy, so she's still like very attached to us. And then my kids are not home, thank God, because that's why I'm able to record this video. And I'm gonna go ahead and add the same color to, oops, sorry, I moved the camera, to my other eye, obviously. So yeah, she's a puppy. She's a Shih Tzu. I've always wanted a Shih Tzu, and my husband finally bought one for me and the kids. Well, she's more of my kids' dog because they love her. I am here in my room where I record, and obviously I close the door, and she hates it because she's just out there by herself, and she just loves the attention. She's probably gonna be barking here and there throughout this video. So I just want to make sure they look even and nicely blended. Okay, so we are still blending. I warn you guys that I have low quality equipment, and my freaking thing fell. The thing that is holding my phone gave up on me. So there we have the yellowish tone. I know my phone doesn't show like really good the colors, but it's okay. This one has like it's a blending brush, but it has kind of like a point to it. We're gonna go ahead and add this deeper orangey color. It's like in between orange and coral. And we're gonna go ahead and place it right at the crease of our eyelid. And we are going to do the same technique as blending the color as much as possible, because we all like a nice blended eye look. There we go. It's looking really pretty. I want kind of like a fiery look. Like not fire, but like I'm doing a second video of something spicy. So I want to have that. And we're going to go ahead and do the same thing to our other eye. I just want to say YouTube is kind of complicated. It looks super easy and like doable when you're watching everybody's like videos, because obviously they're done and edited and you know everything is done, but actually doing it is pretty not hard, but like it's a lot more than what you think it is. I was watching a show and I was debating to record or not because I've been wanting to do it, but my kids don't, you know, they're not calm kids, and I just haven't had the time to do it. And my husband went to a race and grandma called to ask me if the kids wanted to go spend the day with grandma, and I was like, of course, you know, anytime. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, you know, if you're a mom, I'm a mom of two. My baby girl she just turned 4, and my boy is turning 2 tomorrow. And you know the struggle, like, and every time you have free time without the kids, you just want to do everything. You want to do a million things. You're like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do that, and it's like, okay, calm down. I was thinking all these like ideas of all the things like I can get done, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, no, chill, watch the show, the Erin Hernandez. I've been wanting to watch the Netflix one, and it's like, maybe you can have a chill day. The husband is not here, the kids are not here, you haven't had a chill day in a long time. I don't have money to go get my nails done yet. So I did that. So then I was like sitting there and I was like, no, I really want to do this video that I've been wanting to do, because I want to start my YouTube channel, but I want to be kind of ahead of the game. I want to have like at least 3 videos ready just so I don't fall behind. Like, let's do it. Like, I'm gonna do it. I come to my room and then I want to record, and it's like, oh my gosh, I have to do my eyebrows off camera, and then I have like, you know, like clothes just to be here at the house, and then I'm like, I cannot record with this shirt on. So then like I change, and then my hair was straight from last night, but you know, like it's not perfect, so I'm like, I have to run the straightener a couple times, and then my backdrop wasn't set, and then since it's a video and it's like from a different angle, like you could see like my bed and stuff, so I was like, oh my gosh. So it's just like, it's a lot more than what you think. I mean, I don't want to discourage anybody. Like, if I can do it, being a mom of 2, stay-home mom, like, you can totally do it. But I'm just saying, like, just keep in mind to have time to yourself, or maybe like if you're gonna record, like get everything set up like a day before or when you have free time. That way when you actually are ready to start, like you can actually start. You don't get to see those things. Let's start off with this one, and if I see that it's too light, which I don't think, then we can move to the darker one. And I also grabbed a different brush, which is this one by Sigma. This is the E55. Like, you just watch all the YouTubers and you're like, oh cool, like they just get in front of their camera and they do their thing, but it's like, no, you actually have a lot to worry about. Like, but once you press start, like, it just feels amazing if this is what you like. And then right here, I'm just gonna bring it out a little bit. right there. I'm not gonna worry about blending it just because I'm gonna use the other brush with the deeper orange color, because we're kind of losing the color now, which it happens all the time. You want to use the previous color and brush, because if you try to blend it like using the dark color one, it's gonna be a little harder if you're a beginner. And we're gonna go ahead and go back to the deep orangey color with the same brush that we used at first with for that color, and we're gonna go ahead and put in the same area, and that's gonna blend the two colors together. There we go. It looks really pretty. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. I'm so happy that I'm gonna get my channel started. You guys have no idea. Okay, I like it. And then we are going to do our wing line, and I am going to use Los Piojos. Just kidding. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild liquid liner, obviously black. This one is old, so as you guys know, like when it's old, it's not as like fine. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see, but I messed up a little bit, but I'm gonna clean it up with concealer, so don't stress about it. A lot of times you can fix it with concealer. All right, so the eyes are looking fire. Now we are going to, oh my gosh, so as for the ones that know me, I've been struggling with acne for like ever now, and lately it's been one of the worst times, but thank God I know how to put makeup on. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with our face. There's not much fall off, pretty much nothing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start priming. I am going to use my e.l.f. primer. And this one is a really good primer, like from the drugstore. It's not the best. I have a little bit of everything. Not everything. I don't have dry skin. So I am super oily. So I'm always using matte primers, matte foundations, everything matte, because I'm super oily. And obviously I have acne, I have texture, I have scars. So that's kind of my type of skin that I have. So if you're watching, you have my skin type, then all these products are gonna, I can give you my honest opinion on them, and then obviously if you want to go ahead and use them, you can use them. But if you do have like dry skin, I do not recommend you using the type of primers that I use or the foundation that I use. Most of the foundations you can find them in matte or dewy. So just to give you a heads up if you want to go ahead and purchase what I purchased. So I'm going to be using my Tarte concealer, the famous Tarte concealer. I'm not going to use a lot just because I'm not planning on going anywhere today, and why waste your nice concealer. And I like to put a little bit on my breakouts. I know it's pretty much the whole face. You guys probably don't see the real skin type that I have, just because my camera is not very good, but it's pretty bad. Okay, and then lately I've been using this brush to do my makeup kind of quick, like if I don't plan on going anywhere. And this is a Real Technique brush. I'm not sure if it's meant for this, but hey, do whatever works for you. Obviously there's no rules and makeup, as you guys probably heard it millions of times. And I believe in that, not because it works for someone else, it means that it's gonna work for you, or the other way around. And obviously when you're on a budget, you can't always use everything that all the makeup artists, YouTubers are using. It is super expensive. So I just use whatever works for me. At the end of the day, if it gives me a beautiful finished look, then that's what all it matters. Let me tell you, there's some high-end stuff that it's not even that good. I always use my Sigma. This one Jaclyn Hill used to use all the time. It's the Kabuki brush F86. This is my favorite, but it's dirty, so I don't want to obviously use a dirty brush. Like too dirty. We always use dirty brushes, but too dirty no. I have a little bit of concealer left in this brush. I'm just gonna clean up, make it nice and sharp. Okay, and then from there we're gonna move on to our foundation. I started using the LA Girl foundation Pro Matte. Like I said, I always use matte foundations because I am a grease spot. So I just recently started using the LA Girl foundation, and I actually like it for a everyday foundation. It actually covers really good my redness of my acne. It's really hard to find a foundation that does that if it's like an affordable foundation. But yeah, so far so good. And I'm using a brush because I forgot to get my beauty sponge ready. I like this one. It's also a Real Technique brush.
It's probably gonna be barking.
Ash, stop. Everybody was like, Cynthia, what are you like thinking? You already have your hands full with your kids. Like getting a puppy is not a good idea. But I really want my kids to grow up with dogs, and like for them to love animals. Just because I didn't have that opportunity when I was little, my dad would never ever ever allowed us to have any kind of pet. And I just feel like that's so healthy for kids. This is a Makeup Geek blush. It's my first time using it. And this, oh my god, it's super rich. It's super pigmented. Use a tiny bit. Wow, I like it. I'm actually gonna use this one as a bronzer because this one is pretty dark and really pretty color. Then I'm going to set my face using the Morphe Jeffree Star setting spray, smelling like strawberries. I love it. It smells so good. I feel like I waste so much product because I put a lot because it's so fine that you can't even like feel like you're putting anything on. So that's a good thing, obviously. And then I'm going to use my all-time favorite, my one and only highlighter that I own. And it's the MAC Soft and Gentle, an oldie but a goodie highlighter. And I'm going to put a lot just so the camera can pick it up. I hope, yeah, you guys can see the highlight and my texture. Okay, and then I am going to grab a little brush. Actually, a flat brush, and I'm gonna add a little bit right here. Let me clean up my my lips so they don't look nasty. So for the lower eye, we are going to do the same thing. I'm actually gonna start off with this one right here with the same brush, just so I don't get all these brushes dirty and then I have to clean it. Wash them, and we're gonna make that ugly face that we all do. And then we are going to go into the dark brown, which is this one right here, and I'm gonna use the same brush. I was gonna use a liner brush, but I would just use the same one so we don't have to wash a lot of brushes today. Costa Rich by MAC. And I'm going to go ahead and add, it's like a brownish. Okay, so for lashes, I'm using my currently favorite lashes, which are the Batty Bee lashes by Jenny69. And we are using Style Insta-Ho. I love her package, no sé cómo se dice. I love it. So freaking cute. I love her because she's super like, I don't know, like she's not the typical like girly girl. Like she's super girly, but you guys know what I mean. Like she's kind of like I don't know, she likes gallos and red nails. Like she's a tough girl, you know? So I was not expecting for her to make it so cute, like pink and stuff. And yeah, she's super girly. Her whole beauty room is pink, but you know what I mean? She's like a tough woman. Like she's a tough girl. So like she's not the typical like all pink Barbie kind of thing, you know. We're gonna go ahead and add some lash glue. We're gonna grab the other one. Obviously do the same thing. Okay, so while the lashes are kind of drying, we're gonna do our lips. I'm going to use the LIVEGLAM lipstick in shade Honeymoon. Okay, so there are my lips. I am trying to use my dark shades as much as possible. I personally love dark lips, but I know we're almost getting into spring colors and colorful and all that. Honestly, I still use them. Like sometimes if I feel like I want to wear a dark colored lipstick, like I still do. I don't care. Like it's my face, it's my choice, you know. But I also like to stay in trend. So our lashes are ready. You don't want to wait too long. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my lashes. Batty Bee lashes Insta-Ho. It looks so much better with lashes. I don't know why my eyes get so watery when I put on my lashes. These lashes are beautiful. If you are not an expert on putting on lashes, if you're just starting, or like me that you don't really use the fake lashes, I highly recommend Batty Bee lashes. They're so easy to apply and the band is so perfectly shaped to a natural eye that it just makes it a lot easier. So I love these lashes. I have nothing bad to say, and it's not just because it's Jenny's lashes and I don't want to be cool, but honestly, like they are worth the money. They are so freaking full. They're so cute. So if you're debating, like if you're in a budget like me and like can only afford like Ardell lashes from the drugstore, if you can put the extra money aside and get yourself a Batty Bee lashes, like do it. It's gonna be so worth it. As long as you keep them in their box and obviously take care of them, like they're gonna last you a good amount of time. I've only had mine for like 2 months because I got them on the Cyber Monday deal. Before purchasing, I saw all these girls like obviously giving their review and everybody said so much good things about it. And then everybody said like how good they are, like how they've had them for like so long. It's like anything else, like you do your research before purchasing, and I actually did, and yeah, and I love them. They're so pretty. Look at this. They're so pretty. Anyway, so I am done with the look today. I am loving it. It turned out super cute. Thank you so much for watching. I get nervous. Thank you so much for watching. This is the final look. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, please, from the bottom of my heart. I'm barely starting and I want to grow my channel and my Instagram and my Facebook. I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much.